It's time for another real estate market update. So this is the Knoxville Real Estate Market update for October 2023, and we're going to get started. What's up, everyone, and welcome back. This is All Things Tennessee, and I'm Ben Barredo, your local real estate pro and relocation expert for East Tennessee. Today we're going to discuss the real estate housing market data concerning the month of October 2023. Now, if you have been following the real estate market or watching the news, it's easy to think that something bad is inevitable. Homes are sitting for 30 to 45 days. Oh my! They're selling for less than 15% over asking. What are we going to do? Some homes aren't selling at all. It's the end. Here's the thing. We're making a bad comparison though. Most people just came off a real estate market where homes were easily selling in a matter of 1, 2, maybe 3 days for 10% or more over asking. That market was not normal though. Real estate during 2020 to 2022 was what we call a hyper market. Now we're going back to a normal market where we were in the years prior of 2019, 2018, 2017 and before, and the average time for houses to sit before closing was 45 days or 60 days, and they sold slightly under list price, and it was all still considered very much a seller's market with less than 2 to 3 months of inventory. And we're still in a seller's market today, and homes are still selling in less than 30, maybe 45 days at the longest on average. So they're still selling faster than back in 2019. So the fact is, things are just really returning to normal, and as long as inventory is low, buyers are buying, and sellers are getting 90% or more of their list price, the housing market still is okay and favors sellers as seller's market. Now, this low inventory is a concern, and new construction is even starting to slow down, and that's a concern. Now, this can easily be fixed by the Feds dropping the interest rate, but at the end of the day, if you're waiting for the interest rates to come down, which likely won't happen until next year, just before voting starts, you're going to have new challenges, and those challenges are going to be higher competition as all the buyers rush into the market to out of panic to take advantage of these interest rates before they go back up, and you're also going to deal with home appreciation, meaning higher priced homes, because regardless of what happens between now and in the next 12 months, home values are going up. Maybe not at 25% appreciation like they did from 2021 to 2022, but 10%, 15% is most definitely reasonable. With that said, let's discuss the numbers, starting with the U.S. economy first. So first up is active listings. And when it comes to active listings nationwide, there were 4% fewer homes actively for sale compared to 2022. And inventory shrank compared to last year for the third month in a row after a period of consistent growth from April 2022. Part of this decline can be attributed to a period of highly unseasonable inventory growth last year as the market continued to slow down late last summer and into the autumn season. However, the gap between this year and last year is shrinking as inventory of homes for sale in September grew by almost 5% from August. Total listings is up next, and the total number of homes for sale, including homes that were under contract but not yet sold, decreased by 7% compared to last year. This is the 5th month in a row that total listings have declined on a year-over-year basis. But as with active listings, the gap between this year and last year is shrinking. While we're talking about listings, let's discuss pending listings. And the number of homes under contract but not yet sold declined by 12% compared to the same time last year. This decline is higher than August's 11.5% decline, but still much improved from last December's peak decline of a negative 36.9% year over year. Nevertheless, higher mortgage rates in July and August impacted September's inventory of homes under contract. Pending homes are an early indicator of the direction of sales, which cooled to a lower annual pace of 4 million. Let's discuss days on market. And the typical home spent about 48 days on the market this month, which is only 1 day longer than the same time last year, and the homes spent 2 weeks less on the market this month than they did on average in 2017 and 2019. All right, median list price and the national median list price declined seasonally to $430,000 from $435,000 in September, but has increased by 0.4% compared to last year. The second month in a row that listing prices have increased on an annual basis. Listing prices have been buoyed by scarce inventory, and while new home sales have been increasing, construction activity isn't elevated enough to fully bridge the gap. New home sales comprised of 14.3% of all home sales, new and existing, in September. Now, before we go jumping into the Knoxville numbers, make sure to bookmark this video. Don't watch it yet, watch it after this one, and that is 10 things that you could do in Knoxville, 10 of the best things you can do in Knoxville, and these are 10 things you can do on any day of the week or on the weekend with yourself, your friends, your loved ones, your family, etc. Additionally, while you're here, make sure to like and subscribe. It's free, it's easy, it really helps me out. And additionally, if you're thinking of moving to East Tennessee, if you're thinking of buying, selling, or investing, you got questions about the area or questions about the process, give me a call. Contact information, as always, is in the description or floating right here. All right, next up is the Knoxville market, and we're going to start by talking about active listings again. And active listings are down 12.6% compared to October of last year, and down 12.3% year over year. Just another number supporting the obvious struggle that we're having with low inventory. This decrease is feeding the perception of something of this bad aura hanging over the market, which is a beast that feeds on itself, perpetuating the problem and the worry. Sold listings are up next, obviously, with total inventory down, with buyer activity somewhat down. Sold listings are also down, and sold listings are down by 22.6% compared to this time last year, and down 19.5% year over year. With the average sold listing down almost twice as much as the active listings, that supports the fact that homes are sitting longer and longer on the market before they sell. Part of this is lower buyer activity, but also more hesitant buyers, or buyers with the new reality of having more options and not feeling the need to buy the first thing that they see. And there's also the lingering mindset in sellers who think that if they hold off just a little bit longer, they'll get that perfect offer. Next up, let's talk about absorption rate and inventory. And the absorption rate is now 1.48 months of inventory compared to this time last year, which was 1.34 months. It's not a huge difference, and this time last year, which is probably fed by the fact that homes are sitting longer, still that's a 10.5% increase in time, and when you compare year over year, it's a 27% increase. Now remember though, to have an even healthy market with both buyers and sellers having equal leverage, equal power in the process, we need that number to be 4 to 5 months of inventory. Some people will say 5 to 6 months of inventory, so we're not even halfway to an even market, and it's been that way for many years now. All right, now let's talk about average days on market. And the average days on market in Knoxville is 31 days, which is still fast compared to the average 45 plus days of 2019 and prior. So still, homes are selling fast, just not as fast as they were a year ago. Now imagine having to pack up your house and move out in just 30 days or 31 days. Now tell me that takes too long to sell a house. All right, we're going to talk about median sales price, and the median sales price in Knoxville is $363,530, which is up 7.5% compared to October of last year. The average sales price is $426,225 compared to the $398,000, which is a 6.84% increase compared to this time last year. Year over year, the increase for both the average and the median is roughly about 7.5% and 8% respectively. So yes, still a decent amount of growth there. Well listen, that's it for this video and this real estate market update. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I hope you find it helpful. As always, if you got anything you want more information on, or if you have any questions, comment below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.